chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. They're not destined to walk with you. And I know this might not make sense to you right now, but this narcissist that was involved in your life is not destined to walk with you. Okay? Call it divine intervention. Call it God, the universe. You're being guided, and they're not meant to walk with you on the path where you're going. This is what it comes down to, right? Now, I understand that many of you might have spent a large proportion of your life with these individuals. You may have spent a large proportion of your life with these individuals, but when it comes to that end, whether it was a romantic relationship, friendship, family member, colleague, associate, it comes to that end, and you feel you may have come a long way from, you may have been in this place before, you might currently be going through this dark time now, but feeling like that you want them to walk the path with you. You see a world with them. Okay, you can't see your life without them in it, and this is very an understandable emotion that you go through, but it's because the narcissists that are involved in your life have been they've weighed very heavy on your mind, heart and soul, and infiltrated your mind, heart and soul a lot, and they were very controlling in a way, even if it was subtly done. They incorporated themselves in your life so much that you couldn't see a life without them. They can even how can I put this? They can even make you worried about your own abilities. Like, how can I put this? This might not have happened to you, but I'm gonna put it out there. Like, they can make you worried about your own abilities to function in the world without them. Like, you need them by your side, right? This is what can often occur in the victim of narcissistic abuse, that you don't see a path without them because they brought so much to your life. But like, really, they a lot of what they brought to your life, or what you have an understanding of what they brought to your life, is often them taking your abilities out of your hands. Like, they say it was just for example, use it as an example, so whether this is your situation or not, say it was a family member, right? They could do things for you, okay, but it's making you be less independent, okay? Now, that's not to say, because there's plenty of many selfless family members that maybe are in your life that do things for you and help you out, but it's a difference in the way that these narcissists do it. Let's take another example. It could be a friend, right? This friend could have provided security or made you feel safe, right? It could be a romantic relationship. They made you feel safe. They made you feel complete. Whatever type of relationship it is with this narcissist in your life, but they made you feel safe. They made you feel complete. It was actually because they were subtly making you feel unsafe. So you start to come to the conclusion that a world without them doesn't make sense for you. And this is what many of you might be going through. So there can be a myriad of reasons why the narcissist makes you feel that you need them in your life. But honestly, really you're being looked after. I know many of you don't believe in God, and you might believe in the universe or some other belief system or whatever, right? But there's a positive force out there, a good force. It's on either end of the battery, positive and negative, right? There's a positive force out there that's ordaining that you don't spend your lives with these individuals, because it's no good company. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But it's no good company. These narcissists provide no good company, and you honestly don't need them around you. And I know it may not make sense to you right now, right? It may not make sense. It may not make sense that you might be in a place that, why did it have to end? Why can't you be together? Why can't you have a life with them? Why can't they be nice to you? Why, like, you might be going through all this in your mind, but honestly, I think it's divine intervention. It's a theory, right? You can disregard it, you can not agree, but honestly, I think that there's enough evidences that there is a positive force out there, and even though you may have spent a large proportion of your life with them, it's come to an end at a precise timing. Like, it needed to end at that precise timing. Remember, to God or the universe, like, what we deem as a long time may not necessarily be a long time in nature or God's timing. So even if you spent a large proportion of your life with this individual, or a significant amount of time with this individual, there may have been things that you were learning, or wisdom that you were gaining, or things that you were that was beneficial for you to be in that situation. I think it's down to being guided. Your beings of light, genuine souls, authentic souls, chosen ones, empaths, and this road that you're going down, they're not meant to walk with you on it. Perhaps it was their last chance to walk down a road with you. Maybe it was. Maybe it was their last offering, that they had a chance to walk a path with you, a being of light, and they've screwed it up. Maybe it's possible, okay? But for certain now, they're not meant to walk this path with you. So don't fight it. Don't offer them, don't have your life as a revolving door where they can come back in. You will reach a place. You will reach a place where you'll be grateful that it ended. And some of you may be at the beginning stages. Doesn't necessarily have to be very early on in after the relationship ended with a narcissist involved in your life. You could have gone through months or even years, and you're still in that place. But this is the adjustment phase. Okay, there's no particular time frame of how long this adjustment phase takes. It's down to the work that you put in, and the introspection that you go through, and trying to come to an understanding, and naturally processing these emotions and getting rid of these emotions that are so deeply ingrained in you about this person that you once was so important in your life, or you cared about, or you loved, or that was such a significant part of your life. So this adjustment phase can take some time for you to go through. But I need you to understand that they're not meant to walk on your path, and that's the way you've got to view it. You've got to view it like, you know, narcissist, you're not destined to walk with me. Like, you're not destined to walk with me. You're not destined to walk the path that I walk. Like, you're going towards a better place, right? And they're not destined to walk on that path with you. And yes, naturally, life's full of ups and downs, but a path without a narcissist is so beneficial, because they were leading you down a path of misery, of manipulation, gaslighting, deviancy, using you, draining your energy. They're honestly preventing you becoming your best version of yourself. That's something that often occurs. These narcissists act as a barrier or a block. They prevent you becoming your best version of yourself. And that's why I think that for the specific time period that you remained in their lives, perhaps God or the universe was seeing that you were actually gaining some benefit, and all of that's been taken. And at the precise timing of when it ends, whether it was a discard, reverse discard, or you cut them off, that was the time ordained that you needed to be away from them, because no longer do they serve a purpose in your life at all. Even though you were going through hurt and pain, and I know it's something hard to understand, but perhaps they were serving a purpose. Perhaps you were gaining from these individuals, right? Perhaps you were gaining wisdom, knowledge, experience. You were learning this from these individuals, and at the time when you go your separate ways, it's because there's nothing more that they can do for your life. Okay? And now you're going into a different phase and becoming a whole new version of yourself. And that's what it's all about now. That's the road you've got ahead of you, of becoming a new version, of improving, ascending, developing, growing. So try to see it this way. Try to see it as they've walked out of your life, or you cut them off, or whatever like that, and it is the end, and accept it's the end, and have a knowing and an understanding that they're just not meant to walk the path that you walk. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.